camp was a busy week. So, it's going to be a fun week. So I'm home now, but I want to look back on it briefly with you, just to show you what went on. Part of my job is that I run the 14 to 18s age groups at our church's annual family camp. And first things first, I have to arrive early in the week, what we call pre-week, before the week actually starts, to set up. The venue that we have for the week, we're using two formats. One is laid out as a cafe, round tables, chairs, table football, table tennis, that sort of thing. And the other is like a speakers venue with a stage, speaker, a band, lights, that sort of thing. Day 2 of rigging. PA is rigged, stage is in place, and we're just about to start setting up the rest of the room. There are times when the week feels a little bit like a roller coaster. You know, you can't get off or stop. Moved marketplace stand, rigged yesterday, paintings out and on display. Let's get some power. Power's going to be up the top of the bar there. Gates open on Saturday morning, 8 o'clock sharp, and the young people are with us in the mornings and in the evenings every day after that until the Friday night later in the week. It's around about Saturday afternoon when we open that I start to realise every year, oh my goodness, this is these guys' summer holidays, this better be good. We played a couple of cracking games in the Move CAF this year. First was a game that we play locally in our youth called Gaga Ball. You're in, it's called a pit. It's just like an octagon shape, and you're batting a ball around. It's like all against all dodgeball, but you've got to try and hit people below the knee. Google it. It's fantastic, brilliant game. Kids loved it. And the second was seated basketball. We've only tried this once at home with our youth. But the guys absolutely went mad for it again when we tried it in the CAF this year. So seated basketball, highly recommend it. Maybe it's a potential Olympic sport in the future, who knows?
Pass it forward, he can't touch it! Go forward, he can't touch it!
What's the purpose? What's the point of this sort of thing? Well, there's a couple of things. One is it is great for young people to explore their faith, whether they don't have one yet, whether they do have one and they want to know more about it, in an environment which is actually open to that. So many environments are not open to that, so it's good for them to be able to do that. And secondly, it's good for people to meet other people who have a faith that they share, and so many of these guys might have been in schools or colleges or maybe even families where they've not got other people that share their beliefs. So to be able to bring people together like we do, it is a great opportunity for people to actually get a bit encouraged and go home a bit more confident in what they believe. Throughout the course of the week, we had speakers come in and talk to folks. We had like times where we would read the Bible. We had times where we would pray or worship, like sing. We had all sorts going on. In fact, it was a blooming great week. And one of the things I liked about it, like so much, was just the reality of it. Like, I know a lot of people, I'm not a fool. I realise that a lot of people throw accusations around saying that these sorts of, especially youth events, are manufactured, and it's a false faith that these people encounter, and it's not a real thing, and there's nothing genuine that lasts. And it's lovely to see that that's just not true, when you actually get down to it. You actually talk to the people. If you spend time with some of these young folks and talk to them about the years that they've had and the struggles for some of them that they've had, all the brilliant victories, the successes that they've had in their lives, you very quickly realise that it's not a manufactured thing. It's not just hype for the moment, but it's real, it's genuine, and it's true. And I really like that, because I think a lot of people dismiss the faith of young people far too quickly, and they just patronise the young people and say, yeah, you'll grow out of it. And it's lovely to see people not only who are in no real risk of growing out of it, but who are confident enough to stand up on their own 2 feet and really challenge adults on their beliefs too. It's really, really good. You're unfailing love.
Short answer, yeah.
Christian life isn't meant to be lived on your own. Probably the best and most enjoyable thing about the week for most people is just spending time with one another. Yes, of course, spending time with God, but spending time with one another too, in that we get to share life with folks that we wouldn't normally be with. I mean, I had a team of 50 people working for me, 49 if you take me out, and most of those people I don't spend a lot of time with on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. Some of them live in different countries to me normally, some of them live in different parts of the countries to me, and it's brilliant to spend time with them. Community is a massive part of the Christian faith, and I love getting to spend time with other people and find out a little bit more with them, and maybe even disagree with them or agree with them on different things. It doesn't matter. It's great to spend time with them and to learn more. I love being able to see how someone else, or maybe get a glimpse of how someone else sees things and try and see through their eyes. It's a really useful and sort of really powerful experience, I think, for all of us, to open our eyes to the way someone else views the world. Really, really important. You don't want to live with blinkers on. You don't want to live inside of a little box which you don't allow anyone in. You don't want to leak anything out of. That's not the way ahead. Whoa! Lastly, I would say the guys that were in our bands this year, the Move Band, were brilliant. They sounded ace all week long. And if you like the look of the video that you've seen, all the guys playing the band stuff, I know I've only played tiny clips, but if you like the look of that, they've just released an album on their YouTube channel, youtube.com/BeTheMove. Please go and have a look. Please go and have a watch. And if you like it, why not subscribe? It's all there for free. So, yeah. I really hope that you like their music and you go and check it out. All the best. I'll see you next Thursday at 12.